Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Cody Ann Barrett. It's now time for Frontline Business. Financial services conglomerate Sagicor Group Jamaica announced on Monday that it has closed the deal with Playa Hotels and Resorts to combine their tourism assets. Arising from the deal, Sagicor Group is expected to benefit from an expanded presence in resort markets in Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and Jamaica, as well as being invested in a listed entity on the Nasdaq. Playa owns and manages a total portfolio consisting of 20 resorts located in Mexico, Jamaica, and the Dominican Republic. In Jamaica, the resort group now owns and manages Hyatt Zilara Rose Hall and Hyatt Ziva Rose Hall, Hilton Resorts and Spa Rose Hall, Jewel Duns River Beach Resort, Jewel Grand Montego Bay, Jewel Runaway Bay Beach and Golf Resort, and Jewel Paradise Cove Beach Resort. Sagicor said that in keeping with the terms of the transaction, Jewel Resorts and Hilton Rose Hall Resort and Spa employees will be placed on new employment contracts with Playa effective June 1. There was a slowdown in the increase in the Jamaica Stock Exchange JSE main index during the first quarter of 2018. During the January to March period, the index increased by 2.1% compared to 9.8% for the previous 3 months. The Junior Market Index improved for the quarter, increasing by 8.3% relative to a decline of 6% for the December 2017 quarter. The information is contained in the Bank of Jamaica's latest quarterly monetary policy report. The central bank says the positive performance of the equities market resulted mainly from increased investor confidence and initial public offerings. Investments in equities continue to provide greater returns relative to foreign currency and domestic money market investments. The central bank says equities offered a quarterly return of 5.1%, while foreign currency investments offered an average return of 3.1%. Stock market price appreciation reflected the performance of stocks within 4 of the 7 sectors. These 4 sectors also contributed to the top 10 performing stocks for the January to March quarter. The financial category reflected the highest average price appreciation of 10.4% for the March quarter, as well as accounted for 5 of the top 10 advancing stocks. And despite the growth in the JSE main index for the quarter ended March, market activity indicators were below the levels reported for the previous 3 months. The value of stocks traded and the number of transactions increased by 12% and 42.9% respectively, relative to increases of 13.5% and 148.9% for the October to December quarter. The increases in the values of stocks traded and the number of transactions principally reflected market activity during March. The volume of stocks traded declined by 41.3% relative to a 223.1% growth in the previous quarter. On the foreign exchange market, $128 is the average selling rate for the American currency. $99.49 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, while it's costing $169.47 for the pound sterling and $149.23 for the euro. In Monday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index advanced by 565 points to close at 308,596. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 50 stocks, of which 22 advanced, 19 declined, and 9 traded firm. The Junior Market Index advanced by 61 points to close at 3,027. Among the winners were Access Financial Services, Berger Paints, Carreras Limited, Dolphin Cove, and Express Catering. Stocks declined for Barita Investments, CAC 2000, Caribbean Cement, Caribbean Producers, and Consolidated Bakeries. Stocks traded firm for 1834 Investments, Siboney Group, Epley Limited 8.75%, ISP Finance Services, and Jamaica Producers. JMMB Group Limited was the volume leader with over 1 million units, followed by Siboney Group Limited with 558,300 units, and Victoria Mutual Investments with 519,329 units. News in oil. Oil prices fell about 2% on Monday, with U.S. crude touching its lowest level in nearly 2 months, breaking below technical support levels as investors kept selling amid growing U.S. production, possible global supply growth, and nagging trade tension. Brent crude futures lost $1.50 a barrel, or 2%, to settle at $75.29 a barrel. U.S. crude ended $1.06, or 1.6%, lower at $64.75 a barrel after earlier touching $64.57, its lowest since April 10. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Cody Ann Barrett. Regional stories are next after the break.